Okay, I just added some ears on here, and I added some more cheek right here on both sides, and I added some droopy areas right here under the eyes with some clay. And if you watch my other videos, you'll see how I do that. But what I'm doing now is I'm going to smooth it out a little bit, plus I'm going to add a little bit of skin texture. But I got to smooth it out first. And I use some water, spray some water in here, and a brush. Kind of brush it out a little bit. Not a lot, just enough to kind of smooth out the rough edges. But as you work on your project, you may continue to see other things you need to add or want to add as you go. Work over all the areas you worked on. I worked on underneath the nose a little bit, refining some of the areas. Looking for some imperfections and stuff in the work, and adding a little clay. Okay, I'm going to loosen some of this here up just a little bit. Put a little water on it, not the lip. Shouldn't have done the lip. It's alright, it ain't gonna hurt anything. Matter of fact, let me just lightly spray the nose. Okay, now since that's smoothed out, I'm gonna take a glove. Guess where it came from? That's right, Dollar Tree. It's got kind of a texture on it. And I'm gonna just lightly texture the skin here. I may have to let some of that water dry and then come back and texture again. It's leaving just a light texture on there. And for tight areas, you got the finger here. It's got texture on it. You could just cut off a finger and put it on your finger. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Okay, let's do that. And it'll wash out. Not hard, just enough to leave kind of a skin texture to it. Wipe it off. Put a little on the ears. If you find that it over textures some places, just wait for it to dry a little bit and come back and texture it down some. or you can even hold it like that, like a brush. Yeah, I'm liking that pretty good. You ought to think you can be a little more lighter with it, actually. And I took the torch out to where I could work with it, but it has turned out really good. Since it's dried overnight, it looks a lot better, a lot different. And I just got him laying down on the desk, the work area, where I can work on it. Yeah, I like the texturing. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, and then I'll come back and lay some of that down some more. It's because all the water's on there. Yeah, I guess I should have been running the camera when I did the extra cheeks right here. And I'll show you a picture comparison here. And the ears. But it's not difficult to do. If you can get this far along, you can surely add the ears and the droopy eyes and the extra cheeks and stuff. But yeah, he's looking pretty good. And then the staff, as you already know, goes in here. Turn it back on. There he is. Turning off the lights out. Yeah. And I can't think of anything else I want to do to it, but if I do, I will dig it out. And if he's already starting to dry, which this one hasn't, but if he starts to dry in the areas you want to work on, just wetting it a little bit with some water. And you can take your brush, if you got a little bit too much texture on there, and just dab it careful, get it kind of down. almost like brushing on paint. Just kind of comes to the detail part of it. Just kind of take your time. I don't want to lose my texture. I got to be careful. And the brush probably texture a little bit too if you just kind of jab it in there and turn it. And there's nothing wrong with him being kind of rough. He's a wizard. He's been out there fighting evil. He's like an old day Superman fighting crime, which could be dragons or another country or yeah. After he dries, I'll work on painting him, and I'm going to seal him. I think I've made my mind up. They make a spray, acrylic spray, and I think I'm going to use the acrylic spray to seal him off. But yeah, I like the parts I added on there. Like I said, I can't think of anything else I'd want to do to it. But if I do, I will make a video on it. So this is number 7. Yeah, number 7. Later, guys. Alright guys, tell them where you seen it at. If you like it, like it. And if you want to stay in touch, subscribe. We'll stay in touch. I'll even go check out your channel. Talk to you later. Bye.